welcome to the 6th Ricelog. My name is Saria, the lead character designer and animator for Pirouette Princess here at Friend Rice Studios. Today, we're covering the last of the 3 bosses of the game, including our final big bad. Let's go over Starry Skater Raine, Divine Diva Calli, and Apollo, the CEO of Vizions Entertainment. Starry Skater Raine is a figure skater, directly based off of music box ballerinas. She's a sort of living porcelain doll, specifically crafted to be the epitome of elegance. I want to get the idea of being crafted across, so a lot of her details on her body are either built on, like her hair buns, or painted, like the details on her legs or parts of her skull. She gets big glassy eyes and a pair of skates that took some time to figure out how to make them look right while still standing on point all the time. Her outfits are from different fancy ballerina outfits or doll dresses that have a similar silhouette. They're all different, but they do have one consistent feature, and that's the star motif. Every one of these has a star shape in the skirt, right around the waist, as well as certain star-like shapes in the details. The decision for her lines was pretty unanimous, with the simple dress with translucent sleeves winning out. I was a little worried about how well her arm joints would work with the sleeves, but you know what? I think I pulled it off. Colors were a balancing act between the porcelain white and blue look with the starry yellow. It actually took a couple revisions and desaturation of the blue before we settled on these colors. Dark skin, bright yellow eyes, and most of the bright blue being in the glitter of the dress. Do not worry about the complexity of the glitter, I have a brush for it. It looks super nice. Now she's ready for her figure skating show at her observatory. Say hello to Vizions' cream of the crop, Divine Diva Calli. She's been in a contract with the business for the longest out of all the current Muses, and is easily the strongest of them. She is the siren who defines the power of the Muses. She needs to look old-fashioned. She may be Vizions' top muse, but she hasn't fully moved on from her peak. Her dress and hair are big to make a visual statement, with dresses in particular coming from old operas and dresses from the 1930s and earlier. She looks like a queen in all of them, but we settled on the slim-fitted dress with the big shawl. With that shawl, I decided to try and do something fun. Before sirens were based off of fish, they were based off of birds, herpes. To keep some of the influence in, I thought it'd be fun to have part of her shawl be wings, like giant fish fin wings. Everything about her is going to take up space. Because she's a fish, I was looking at various Mediterranean saltwater fish, because Greek, and did some combinations that I thought would be fun and funky. Her wings are based off of tropical 2-wing flying fish. Her other colors are from lionfish, ornate wrasse, and various parrotfish. I have no idea if I pronounced any of that correctly. What appealed to us the most was her lionfish colors. Makes sense, beautiful but deadly. Adjusted the colors of the dress and her hair to look better, and ta-da! Our Divine Diva is now ready to take the stage and show Pirouette Princess why she's the ultimate muse. Vizions Entertainment is dedicated to uplifting artists and showcasing the talent all across Pitch City, and providing the quality of life people deserve. This corporation is led by Apollo, leader of the Muses and the primary antagonist of Pirouette Princess. As a businessman, his main look was going to be a corporate suit, but he can be flashier than that by adding more fantastical elements that also add to his deity inspirations. A suit combined with a cape and gold decals and a mask that hides part of his face is the base we start with, and then we make variations. The long style of suit spoke to us the most, so with a couple adjustments we move on to color. Apollo is also swan-inspired, an animal also associated with Apollo, as well as a couple other meanings, which shows up most with his colors, choosing between different types of swans. The gradients in the sash weren't quite clicking for people though. An idea was pitched to go a little more dramatic, so we made sunrise and sunset versions. In the end, we chose to go white sunrise for our final boss, and he's now ready to try and take over the city. Make sure to level up before trying to face him, otherwise, Addie isn't gonna have a good time. And that's the last of the bosses! Now this does not mean we are done with the Ricelogs, but we will be doing something slightly different. A week before Kickstarter and demo release, we will be starting the countdown, and with that countdown, we will be going over more about the actual mechanics of the game, what you can expect from the demo, and a preview of what the Kickstarter campaign will look like. We're in the final stretch, so please support us. Reminder that the demo and Kickstarter launch on July 11th. And if you want to have a small taste of the game with our first prototype, you can find it on our itch.io at Friendrise Studios, Pirouette Princess. Until next time, see you soon.